Here today to talk to you about installing your AC port fill cover on your Challenger or Charger. What you're going to require for this is a marker will come in handy, a .050 Allen wrench, and then of course your new product. We're going to be installing that right here on this AC port fill. So one of the first things we're going to want to do is actually we can screw this port off, and we're going to disconnect the top side of the lanyard. From there you could take the whole thing off because we're not going to be using it anymore, or you can just leave it kind of dangling here for should you ever want to put it back on. Okay, so we've got the lanyard free. You can just leave it for future if you're ever going to put things back to stock, or you can try and pull the whole thing off. If that was the case, you might just clip it, it'll be a little easier. Next, we're actually going to put this back on here, and we're going to notice where it seats out and kind of figure out the orientation that we want for the logo to show correctly. So we're going to want to try and find one of these flats that this set screw is going to land on and have the logo, facing in the direction that we might like. So for our particular instance, it looks to me like maybe this flat back here would put this logo sitting kind of facing forward. Yours may work out even more ideal. You can kind of tighten this a little bit more and you'd see, okay, yeah, that's where I'd like it. So I'm going to actually take a marker. I'm going to go ahead and mark that flat just for a little bit of reference that that's where I want to line up. Again, just take that back off. We've got the set screw backed out far enough to where this will go all the way in, and we want to line it up to where that mark that we made is going to be where that set screw basically is. As we push that down in, take that .050 Allen wrench and we can tighten it down, and you'll feel it like almost fit the part to where we land on that flat. Really small screw, just a plastic cap that we're tightening onto, so don't put too much force on that, just to make it to where it's going to be able to tighten back on. Come back over, go ahead and thread it on. Again, we want to try and get that logo. We should become pretty close when we get tight. The logo's in the right orientation. Wipe it down. Ready to show.